家好，欢迎回来，我是西娃，你的最好朋友在中国。This is Inside Out. Thank you for dropping by. On this channel, we talk about everything concerning the family, especially from the point of view of the young and thriving woman. Yep, you are young and thriving, and it is God ordained for you to pull out all those dreams and potentials that are deeply rooted and seated inside of you. When you stick out your head and know the purpose for which you live, whether married or unmarried. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. And if you're not, please do. And also turn on the bell icon so that you are notified whenever there is a new video. How have you been, babe? How are you, sweetheart? How are you doing? What's been happening? Are you thriving? Are you making it? Are you looking for ways to realize the dreams that the Lord has given to you? Are you winning? Remember, you're clothed with strength and dignity. Right about today, I want us to discuss about the relationships that we have in our marriage. I am not talking about Jumba Palava. I am not talking about Jumba Palava. What I mean is the relationships that we have to keep as married women. Now I'll explain. I think life is better without these glasses, so I'll take them out. Yeah, let's look at each other eyeball to eyeball. Okay, let's dive right in. The first one is with your husband. What's the relationship that you have with this man that you loved and still love? That's you. Okay, you two are the architects of this boat, the architects of this journey that you are on. You are the initiators of this journey. You decided by choice or by condition, I don't know, to start this journey, but yet you're on it, and it is an empire that you have built. So both of you have to keep a healthy relationship. If you want to ask me about tips on how to keep a healthy relationship even after things are getting stale, don't worry, I'm still learning. When I'm updated with the right information, I'll come here and tell you. But for now, what I just want to remind you about is that the relationship that you keep with your husband is utmost. You know, people always say, there's a cliche that says love is never enough. There are times in the marriage when the love fades, but what keeps you going is the commitment that you have to each other, and the commitment that you have to each other and to the goal. The reason for your coming together is not just for love, a sparkle of love. It's not just for a feeling that was so strong to be ignored, but it is for posterity and for the whole world. You are going to impact the world through your union. So you need to keep a healthy relationship with your spouse, your husband, and for this to happen, you need to have a high dose of emotional intelligence, because there are times when things fall apart, yet you need to keep the boat rocking. You need to keep the boat going so that it gets to its destination, and also because there are other stakeholders on board which you must not let down. Why am I so serious? Am I reading the 7:30 news? Biko number 2, Jare. Relationship with the children. So the more children you have, the more your dose of every virtue should be. 5 children, 5 ounces and 5 kilograms and 5 truckloads of patience. 3 children, the same. I'm just saying that the more children, the more capacity, the more of your capacity. So it is important to build a strong relationship with your children. First of all, I aligned some of these points that I'm saying now. I can't exhaust them, but I aligned them in the video which I'll link. The need to have this bond with your children cannot be overemphasized, because there's nobody's business that concerns you as much as your children's business. Everybody is an adult, they are doing their own stuff, but the life of your children, to a very, very large extent, is in your hands. So please sit down and develop a relationship with your children. I know that you work so hard, you provide the money, but spend time to stoop down and look them. Be the same height with them. Do not only look down on them when they talk to you, but get down to their level and ask them, hey baby, how's school today? How you doing? Be at the same level with them, such that when they hug you, their arms are around your neck, not around your waist. Do those little things that would form a bond between you and your children, so that they will come right back to you and tell you the things that hurt them the most, which they are not able to trust any other person with. Do not fail them, because they are looking up to you. All right. The third relationship is with your siblings and your parents. You know, contemporary African society, we have about 3 siblings, 4, 5, 6 siblings. So we grew up together in the same family house, typically, most of us. And so we have developed a relationship. It's true that we just used to walk around the corridors. Each person just used to fling the door of his room wide open, get in and bang the door, especially as we were teenagers growing and discovering our own selves. Nonetheless, we still have this relationship with our siblings that we need to keep. When they go off to marry, we are glad that they are married, but it's like a part of us misses them. I miss my baby sister already. Right now, when I want to phone her, I'm thinking, maybe she's talking to her husband. I'm thinking some other person is getting the attention of my sister. So a little jealousy, sibling jealousy. I don't know if that's common, but truly speaking, when my sister married, that was just 2 weeks ago, I was feeling like, oh, my baby, someone's taking my baby away from me. So there's a sibling bond, and it has to be maintained even after you're married. And you know each and every sibling of yours at different levels. You know their temperament, you know their character, and you should know how to relate with them. You are still their sister. You are still, I'm talking to women most especially, but if you're a man listening to me, okay, you are still their brother, so you should know how to maintain a relationship. Okay, now if my sister is calling me to tell me there's this guy hitting on me, there's this other guy hitting on me, this guy is telling me this, imagine that I was this hurt, imagine that, if I get too engrossed in my own family life that I can't listen to my sister. Probably we had formed a bond growing up or prior to my marriage that that was so strong that she didn't confide with her social issues in someone else. She didn't confide in she didn't confide in someone else with her social issues. She talked a lot to me. This is just an example. So do I now just put her at the background with all of her issues, with all of her premarital issues, because I'm listen to your siblings. Still take out time to be a sister or a brother, even though you're married, and know that your siblings are also married, so they have children, they have family. So you're not a cluster of yourself because you're married, but you still are an auntie. Speak to your nieces and nephew once in a while, do a video call, FaceTime with them, and just be a good auntie, okay? Let life not center around your 2 children, your 3 children, and you are overwhelmed by your family life that you forget your other relationships, especially your siblings with whom you have grown over the years. All right, let's talk about our friends. Do you agree that a married girl should have nothing to do with a single girl? Do you totally agree? Do you totally attest to the fact that a single girl has nothing to teach a married girl? I will bet to disagree a bit. There are some singles who have built up themselves over time. They are actively learning about marriage. They even know more than those who are married. Your friends may be feeling that, okay, you're married, they do not want to hang out with you anymore because probably, man, your program has changed, you are no longer like them anymore. Make them feel welcome. I'm not saying that you should break your marital schedule to fit into those of your single friends. I'm just saying that maintain your friendships. You know the ones that are toxic. You know the ones that are helpful. Maintain the ones that need to be maintained, and you can discard the ones that are no longer helpful to you. And make sure that you're not the one that is toxic anyway. For all you know, they may even know better than you in this marriage thing, because some people are learning, some people are reading books, some people they're getting themselves educated on this issue of marriage. And some married girls are already too overwhelmed with the demands of marriage that they do not even read books or maybe get to source knowledge because they're already busy. So know who is who as far as your friends are concerned, and know who is adding value to your life. Share it. Oh my God. What's your relationship with God like? What's your relationship with the Father like? Since you got married, are you doing row, row, row your boat gently down the stream? And then you've backed God one side. You just treat him like one casual friend. When there will be trouble, you will remember him. So better take God seriously. If you were this serious sister before you got married, if your relationship with God was top-notch, I know that you have more responsibilities. Even Apostle Paul says that the man who gets married, he has to pay allegiance to God and to his home. Things have changed, that's true. You have now another ministry to take care of, which is home management. But make sure that you have a secret place. Make sure that you still maintain the relationship with your Father, because he is the home builder. He is a source of your strength as a woman. So keep your relationship with God alive by keeping constant spiritual activities afloat. Praying, have a prayer schedule, have a word study schedule, meet with other believers, and then, grow your faith. Grow your spiritual life even in the midst of your marriage, because it is through this ministry that you're going to pour out to your family. Let your relationship with God not wax cold because you have a new responsibility, which is marriage. Sister, keep the Lord always at the center, because even without trouble, you need him. Sometimes when your back is against the wall, it is to the Lord you will turn to. Also go. Okay, let's talk about the relationship with the in-laws, which seems to be a truckload of discussion. But let's just talk a little bit about it. You are married to a man who has family. He did not choose his family. It is not by choice that he has that kind of mother or that kind of sister or that kind of brother. But here we are. These are the people that you're going to deal with. So how would you relate with them? You may have a very difficult mother-in-law. I don't know tips on how to have a good mother-in-law and daughter-in-law relationship, because or male. So I don't know. This is a package that you have. You may have you may have some strange in-laws, but learn to accept them for who they are, especially because they are adults. There's no time to bend any iron for their sake. Their iron is already bended and already very cold. So there's no straightening of these people. They are living their own lives. Your husband is an adult. He has taken his own path. He may be nothing like them, but they are still his family. Once in a while, your path will cross theirs. As mean and as unreasonable as they are, please do not hang your nose to them. Just accept them the way they are. Take them for who they are, but do not let anyone hurt you. Do not let anyone step on your foot. Do not let anyone make you cry in your home, but accept your in-laws the way they are. They have their own lives and you have your own life. You have a family to build. You have a home to make. So do not allow external influences sink your boat. Love them. If there's a need to eat with them with a long spoon, please do. Yet they are your husband's family. Accept them like that, even though they may be very, very difficult to handle. Oh my God. The last relationship, it would be the relationship with your dear self. As I've said before, you need to love on yourself real good, baby girl. You need to take care of yourself. You need to be nice to yourself by first pursuing your own dreams and then taking care of yourself. Self-care. Go to the spa, make your hair look good, journal, get alone time. That's very important too. Get alone time and do not be out there wanting to please everybody. Learn to say no. I'm sorry. I didn't say no like my son would do, but just learn to say no. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I thought I could, but I can't. Please just give me some time to unwind. Have a good relationship with yourself and pamper yourself. Invest in your self-growth and your self-development. Because as I said, you are to manifest, and you cannot manifest what you do not have. You cannot manifest with nothing, because people are too busy. All they want is results. So my dear sweetheart, thank you so much for staying up to this point, and please subscribe if you like this content so that more will be coming your way. And I'll see you in the next video. Patifombi, tai